looking at me like, don't do it. Oh, how he loves you and me. No. I won't even try it. Faith will be mad. The number 6 is the number of man. The number 7 is God's number. And the number 0. I used to like that saying where they said, I left that 0 and found myself a hero. Praise God. But the number 0 represents the beginning of a spiritual journey.
Whoa.
And relates to developing one's spiritual relationship. And it resonates with eternity, infinity, oneness, wholeness, and the beginning point. 1,760 very able men, very able people who worked in the temple, who were in service to God, who were available to God, who stood firm in God. What is God telling us today? God is telling us that we need a refreshing.
Amen.
We need a renewing.
Amen.
We need to go back to the beginning. Our lives have been inundated with so much stuff. And our young people face the heaviest of burdens. Because they're barely beginning their spiritual journey. They're barely trying to understand what it is to serve God. They're trying to figure out who they are in God. But all we need to know is whose we are, young people.
Thank you, Jesus.
You are God's and God's alone. You are His child. You are His creation. You were created for His honor and His glory. You were created that He would use you to speak to someone about His goodness and His grace. That the world would know that there is a loving God who can save them from a dying world. That is God's heart. And everyone that sits in the house tonight is an able person. You want to stir up the gift? The Bible tells us to seek the kingdom of God first.
Hallelujah.
And His righteousness. But we get it confused. We seek His gifts before we seek the gifter.
Oh, yes.
We want the blessings instead of seeking after the one who gives the blessings. We just Generation Z. Entitlement. I don't want entitlement, God.
Amen.
I just want you.
Thank you, Jesus.
You may have a gift and don't know how to unwrap it. You may have talent, but you haven't had the training. You may have a calling, but fail to surrender it to His will. Too many people come to church to feel good. But God isn't a quick fix. It took many years to get somewhere in our life. And it's not going to be fixed overnight.
Nope.